Hey, everybody, it's Physical Friday. This is a special Physical Friday because I'm making a celebration. Today's a celebration. I have reached my weight loss goal. All winter long, I've been trying to get stronger. I've been eating basically whatever I want to that can absolutely easily get out of control. I was up to 191 pounds, decided that I didn't really feel like I should weigh 191 pounds and I wanted to lose some weight. I have been successful in going from 191 pounds down to 174 pounds. I feel fantastic. And many people have asked, how did you do that? Because that is a pretty common thing that people want to do. It's bikini season. It is going to the lake season, going to the beach season. You might want to take your shirt off. You might want to get your dad bod into a little shape. So losing weight is something that a lot of people want to do. A lot of people have a really hard time with it. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm any sort of expert in diet or nutrition. But what I am good at is discipline and figuring out a way to reach the goal. And in this situation, I used an app. And even though I know the person that created this app, this is absolutely unpaid and unsponsored. So none of that going on. I would like for that to happen. That'd be super awesome because I believe in the product. But this app is called the Carbon app. And what the Carbon app does, it looks like this right here. I click it, and what the Carbon app will do is it will show you exactly what your micronutrients should be for the day, depending on what type of diet that you select. So this part is up to you, your nutritionist, and whoever you're going to talk to about what kind of diet you are going to have. Is it going to be a plant-based diet, a ketogenic diet, a low-fat diet, a reduced carb diet, or like I've selected, a balanced diet? I just want a balanced diet. I don't want to be the weird person at the party that can't eat anything there. I want to be able to eat basically whatever I want to, but I want to have whatever I eat match my goal of losing weight. So that takes a little discipline. I have selected balanced diet. When I select balanced diet, it's going to ask me a little bit about how active I am. It's going to ask me about how quickly I want to lose this weight. When I put that information in there, it's going to come up with a plan for me. And the plan at first was that I would have a certain number of calories, about 2,400 calories. As I started to lose weight and then I hit a little plateau, it recalculated this based upon my weigh-ins and the information that I put into it. And it came up with, we'll go back to yesterday, it comes up with 2,204 calories that I'm supposed to eat during the course of the day. 171 of those calories or 171 grams of protein need to be in the 2,204 calories. 209 grams of carbs and 76 grams of fat. 171 grams of protein might sound like a lot, but that's about 1 gram per body weight. Okay. This is not an extreme diet by any stretch of the imagination. This is a very balanced diet, and it's the one I picked. It may not be the one that you pick, but the point of this Physical Friday is that if you want to lose weight and you want to take it off, or you want to gain weight in muscle and you want to get bigger, you need to know what's going into your body. Let's just say you're driving around in your car and you don't have a speedometer in your car. How do you know how fast you're going? You just kind of look out there and go, oh, it feels like I'm going about 35. Well, have you ever gotten a ticket where the police pull you over and they're like, you were doing 60 in a 25? Did you realize that? No, sir, I did not. Okay, well, that happens with your diet all the time, because if you don't have a speedometer, you're doing what everybody else is doing. And what everybody else is doing, if you look around, it's not working very well. So they're eating whatever they want to. And if you do that, you're going to get the same results. So if you know what you're putting into your body, you know what the caloric value is, you know what the micronutrients are, you can stay on a plan very easily. Apps like this are a great way to do it. Now, whether you pick the Carbon app or you pick MyFitnessPal or you pick any of these other apps that allow food tracking, it's whatever works for you. But the point of this Physical Friday is that if you do have a goal and you have a plan based upon your nutritionist or based upon a dietitian that you're working with or a book you've read, you can stay on that plan much, much easier if you are writing down everything that goes into your body, or you are tracking it in an app, or you are somehow calculating it and making sure that you don't eat too much, making sure that you're eating enough, and you're staying on that plan over time. Now, this app makes it very, very easy. I can see exactly how much I've consumed, or I can switch it over to how much is remaining for the day. And if we go to today, it's getting close to lunchtime, and I decide, let's see, this is good. Black Rifle coffee, espresso with cream. I decide I want to have this for lunch. I can click lunch. I go over to the barcode. I scan the barcode. Boom, like that. And right there, it pops up. Espresso with cream, 3.5 proteins, 15 carbs, 1 fat. Add food. And now that's part of it's calculated in on my app. If I see that and I go, oh boy, I'm not going to have very many carbs left. I might want to eat those for dinner. Maybe I'll save this for tomorrow or whatever. I can just simply delete that. It'll recalculate back to where it was before, and I can make my choices accordingly. I can weigh the food. I can enter it manually. I can scan barcodes. It's very, very easy for me. Find the app that works for you. Find the tracking system that works for you. It could be manually writing it down in a notebook. Whatever it is, if you're keeping track of what goes into your body and you have a plan, you'll reach your goal. This app does the plan for you. It does the tracking for you. All you got to do is have the discipline to do what it's telling you to do. There are many other apps out there. You got to find out the diet that works for you and the app that works for you. And if you can do that, you'll reach your goal. You will absolutely reach your goal. I'm 17 pounds down, and I got to say there were a couple of tough days where I really felt like I would like to have eaten a lot more. But for the most part, I'm eating just enough, and I'm not really hungry. And the result is, boom, the weight just fell off. So hopefully I'm losing the weight because I want to get back to running. And I feel like if I took off 20 pounds, it's going to be a lot easier to run. And so far, that's been exactly true. It's been way easier on running. I feel better. I'm sleeping better. Everything seems to be better 17 pounds down. So that was my goal. I reached it. I'm going to continue down. I'm going to try to get to 168. And then I'm going to try to stay there. That's the other thing, is once you reach your goal, if you are tracking on an app and you continue to track on an app, this one will say, okay, you've reached your goal. Would you like to stay at this weight? And if you click yes, it will calculate your macronutrients and your calories so that you will maintain that weight. You won't continue losing weight. You won't regain the weight. You will continue to eat this amount and you will stay at that same weight. It's amazing. It seems like magic, but you know what? It's just keeping track of what you're doing. So Carb app, that's the one I used. Use whichever one you want. But if you want to reach your goal, tracking is a way to do it. Okay, tracking and having a plan. And that's what this one does. It has a plan and tracks. So whichever one you're going to find, that's what you want. You want a plan, and then you want to track it, measure it, and continue to watch it. And you'll see the weight just fall right off, or you'll see the weight come on, whatever you're looking for. You want to get bigger, you want to get smaller, whatever it is. That's the way to do it. All right, that's Physical Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back for another one next week. And that's it. See ya.